Hello there, and welcome to Let's Play EarthBound. This is the sequel to EarthBound 0, at least a spiritual sequel in some sense. Yeah, I said that I was going to record this game, and here I am, about to dive into the second installation of this incredibly charming series. Yes, the war against Gygus. I have seen a Let's Play of this, just like I did with EarthBound 0 a long time ago. Very long time ago. So this is going to be another kind of semi-blind experience. Yeah, because it's at the same time familiar and unfamiliar to me. Yes, I've played this game a little bit before in the past as well, but I haven't finished it. And I can't wait to finally have said that I've been able to complete EarthBound, because it's one of the things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I think we don't need to see the credits, do we? Spoilers. Oh, but yes, here we go. We get to start a brand new game. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Yeah, I'll take the fast text speed, please. But the thing is, I can never tell the difference, honestly, between stereo and mono. I think it's to do with our headphone experience. I'll go with stereo, just for the sake of it. And that's for the flavour of Windows. I think, yeah, when I first played this game I went for mint flavour. Because I do like green, it is the best colour in my opinion. But I think I'm going to go bog standard with the plain. Oh, yes, we get to name the characters. Yes, I will be going with the canon names for each character. So, of course, the main character is Ness, as anyone who knows about EarthBound probably knows, or who has indeed played any Smash game. Oh well. Was he in Melee? I don't actually know if Ness was in Melee, I don't think so. He's in Brawl though. Yes, and here we have Paula. Yeah, this game does seem to be very reminiscent of EarthBound 0 then, I think about it in terms of theme and the characters that we have involved. Like Jeff very much reminds me of Lloyd from I said Final Fantasy that, man, I have that on the brain, don't I? From EarthBound 0, and Paula reminds me of Anna. I believe that's probably intentional, because after all, EarthBound 0 wasn't released in the West, I don't believe. Until pretty recently, actually. Until, yeah, they released EarthBound Beginnings on the Switch, which I think is the first time that EarthBound, what was called in Japan, Mother, got released in the West. I think, yeah, they probably, for this game, they kind of drew on the inspiration from those characters. Yeah, we have Pooh as well. Very, very strange name for a character. But we'll certainly be using a canon name for him. Oh, and the dog. That's right. It's very weird that they have you name your dog in this game, because what I remember, he only accompanies you like once toward the beginning. Very strange, but let's have a look at these names. I mean, yeah, there's some good dog names. Baby. Who calls their dog Baby? Very. I'm sure some people probably do. But we're going to go with King. After all, I think like the first time you click it, the first one that comes up is the canon name, or at least the one, yeah, that they're intending you to use. So we'll go with King, just for the sake of it. Homemade food. Yeah, that's right. I do believe we went with pizza in the last one. Do we want to go with that again? I mean, you can't really go wrong with pizza, but let's have a look. Steak. Yeah, I do remember hearing something like steak is canonically the thing that Ness likes. Pie, pasta. Oh, pasta. Oh, I could do some pasta right now. Eggs, bread. Oh, my favourite food, bread. Well, homemade bread would be really good, actually, to be fair. I'd like to try making some of that at some point. Salmon. Not a huge salmon fan, even though I do like fish. We're going to go with pasta, actually, because, oh, pasta is just mwah, beautiful. Next to pizza is probably one of the best things out there. Favourite thing. Okay, so let's have a look at... I don't actually know what's going to come up randomly. Rockin'. Oh, that's right, I see. PK Rockin', yeah. Hammer. Why would that be your favourite thing, though? Unless you're like an engineer or a builder. Love. I see. Okay, we're going to go with love, because I was going to put love anyway. But it's good to know that they actually have it here. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with love. It really is one of the best things in the world. Gifts. I mean, I don't think anyone could consider gifts to be the best thing in the world. Well, everyone likes receiving gifts, I suppose. So I suppose it's not really what's best in this situation, it's what you like most. Slime. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some weirdos out there where slime's their favourite thing. You do you, whoever that is. Gaming now. Understandable. PK Gaming. I mean, that sounds like a... I'm sure there's a channel out there or something called PK Gaming. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we're gonna go with love, because love is all you need, really. Okay, well, and we have our cast of characters. We have Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh. Why did they name him Pooh? They could have named it anything else. But yeah, we'll go with this lot. We have King, our dog, we have Pasta, and Love. Truly things that are good in this world. Oh, it's been so long since I played this game, man. It's kind of bringing me back. The year is 1990 something. Yeah, I think this game came out in like the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, man, before my time. Annette, a small town in Eagleland. Eagleland. I always used to think that was like England, but I think it's definitely referring to America, because it just sounds like England a little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to be starting off similar to EarthBound 0, if I remember correctly. Ness's house, yeah. Because in the beginning of the last game, yeah, there was poltergeist activity in the house. You start off in our bedroom, just like in the other game, without our hat. Oh, what's that noise? Oh. Yeah, that would wake anyone up. I remember one time I was woken up by something like a huge crash outside the house, I should say, not my house. There's car alarms, that's very atmospheric. Guess we better go and investigate what's going on. Yeah, I wondered if maybe it was like a meteorite that like exploded. Still to this day, I have no idea what caused it. It might have just been like a sleep thing. Like sometimes I think people kind of wake up in the middle of the night hearing like really loud explosions in their head or something. I don't know if it was just me, but it's never happened to me again, so it makes me think that it wasn't just me. Oh, we could just steal stuff from our sister's room. And yeah, we have a sister, just like in the other game. So yeah, I think they're definitely drawing heavily from inspiration from the last game. And yeah, the way you check things is still a bit, what's the word? Convoluted in this game. But we got the cracked bat. Yeah, can we equip that? Yes, that would be a good thing to have a weapon. We're going to be heading out, which I presume we will. Our sister looks so weird though. Is that just such a huge smile on her face? It just kind of looks a bit creepy. Sorry, sister. Just telling you as it is. Hey, bro. Did the sound wake you up? It did. Were you freaked out? Well, I suppose you would be a little bit freaked out, and I just noticed how messy our hair is. I suppose it's understandable that we have bedhead, but I for one, I'm not a big fan of messy hair. Oh, there's our mum and our dog. Can we save? Might be a good idea to do. Just straight off the bat. Oh, can't do anything. I guess we can't save. But mum, something's going on. What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? Well, I suppose... Yeah, we really aren't scared. Maybe we're just used to this kind of thing, somehow. I know you want to check it out. Oh, okay. That's not the kind of thing my mum would do. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. Yeah, I suppose we are a true kid in that sense. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Yes, Mum. Alright. If we have to. Yeah, we have like a true kid, we have the red hat. Like any all-American kid. Seems like... Yeah, I don't know if that was actually like a stereotype of like back in like the old days of like kids wearing like hats and stuff. Because you don't really see many. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm not a hat person, so I don't really see or take notice of people wearing hats a lot. Maybe it's teenagers that tend to wear hats these days. Okay, can we talk to our dog? I guess we can understand what he says. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? I mean, how can you sleep through a crash like that, doggo? I suppose dogs will sleep through anything. Lazy. Well, I suppose dogs aren't lazy. They seem to have boundless energy until they get back after a walk. They just flop down, and then they're out for the day. Oh, it looks like this is a big incident. What does this say, though? South to the suburbs of Onnet. That's right. Oh, so yeah, it took me forever to realise that that's the map in Brawl, where Ness fights is Onnet. Don't know how I didn't notice that earlier when back when I used to play Brawl. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. I mean, if people are taking a meteorite situation like super seriously, that's probably a key. It's not just a meteorite. Don't panic. It's just a what? Meteorite that who fell? I just wanna what? Go home. Oh. And then, yeah, we begin to. Oh, it's continuing that long tradition of EarthBound where people just a little bit weird. And the police that are infamous for. And once again, there's another tradition of me messing up my lines. And that police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We're going for the world record. It's not exactly the best world record to be going for. Police should be more efficient than that, you know. Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? Well, I don't think Ness is gonna be letting you do that. I'm going to try to be the first to get there. Well, you're not going to be the first to get there if you're just standing there all day. Can we go in this house? Oh, that's right. I know whose house this is. These guys. Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother, ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm watching our house. Well, that's a reasonable thing to be doing. Mum and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to eat at an elegant restaurant. Well, to each their own. Sorry for just home intruding. Home invading. One of those is surely the right word. And it looks like there's nothing doing around here. Does look like quite a nice house though, to be fair. I wouldn't choose this type of carpet though. Seems a bit a bit gauche. Alright, so yeah, we should stop dawdling. The question is, how do we get to where we need to be going? We're going to spend all of this episode trying to figure out where we need to go, aren't we? I think there's actually a way down here. Is there? Yeah, here it is. I just didn't notice it. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. How about you get your butt home pronto? Can't tell me what to do. We're a rebellious kid. The meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. Sharks? You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Well, you just quit. If you're gonna hate your job, don't let that job be being a police officer, because that's how bad things happen. Yeah, there's always a place for everyone, you know. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even I advise you not to go. But wait, even if oh my god. Oh, I just never learn, do I? Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? It certainly won't. F the police, as they do say. Let me just, what goods do we have? We have the ATM card, okay, so nothing's changed there from EarthBound 0. Still got to use the card manually, I see. Oh, before we move on, let us reinstate the fine tradition of having a sip of tea every now and then. There we go. First sip of the series. The first of many, I'm sure. Hey you! Don't you know what time it is? You're not... Everyone's like talking to us as if we don't know what time it is. I know damn well what time it is. I'm not an idiot, I'm a kid. And someone's leaving presents around. Is it Santa somewhere? Santa leaving bread rolls inside of presents. I mean, I won't say no. I do like myself a nice bit of bread. Especially if it's got like pumpkin seeds and stuff in it. That's kind of bread. Or a ciabatta. Gotta love a bit of ciabatta. Hey Ness, hiya buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. I mean, good for you, man. Garlic is great, you know. But I don't think I can eat raw garlic like that. Even as much as I love garlic in food. Oh god, do I love garlic in food. But like just eating raw cloves of garlic would just be probably the opposite of nice. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also wanted to tell you... Whoops! I almost told you about my By the way, Ness, did you check out my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? I mean, sure, I can do that. Treasure Hunter. This is Liar Exaggerate's house. I see. Clever name there. That meteorite looks different from usual. You mean you know lots about regular meteorites? It's strange and marvellous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. You're certainly selling me on it. Oh, who's this kid? Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. You two friends? No. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbours? Hey, you didn't. Just because we have neighbours doesn't mean you have to be friendly all the time. Even it's probably preferable, but sometimes people just don't get along, you know? Come on, help me out here. Alright. Pokey, calm down. Hey Ness. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I mean, Officer's Way. Oh, he's some kind of sycophant, isn't he? You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be us that does this, you know. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Don't go presuming. Shh. Sure, okay, we'll keep our voice down. I suppose it is night time after all. But Pokey, is he bothering you, officers? Clear out, get out of the way. Clear out, get out of my way. Clear out, get out of my way. Clear out of my way. Of way out, get my. Oops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. I mean, that's all well and good, but I suppose we can't go any further. Don't tell me we have to actually listen to Pokey. Fine. We'll listen to him. But do you have anything new to say, Liar? I wonder when the cops will leave. What does he want to do? Is he just, like, paranoid that they'll find something out about him? I suppose that would make sense if his name's Liar Exaggerate. He must have some kind of secret going on. I wonder what it could be. It's not like I know or anything. Yeah, because the truth is I do know a little bit about this game. Just mostly about stuff toward the beginning, but not so much the late game stuff, which is a lot more hazy. Oh, he's yawning. I thought he was just going, If I yawn like this, it looks like I'm goofing off. I mean, that's not what you want, is it? Yes it does. Alright, well, you do you, mate. Yeah, so, the sharks. I presume they can't be regular sharks. I think there's a gang. All the sharks in town. You don't really hear much about gangs in small towns though, do you? It's mostly a big city thing, isn't it? But do you have anything else to say? I'm always paranoid about missing bits of conversation. Yeah, he's still got nothing else to say. Okay, our mum's out. Something wrong, Mum? Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed, will you now? I guess we got nothing better to do, have we? Alright, Mum. Bedtime. Later that night. Okay, so what's going on? Oh god, that's creepy. That knocking. Oh god, if someone just started knocking on the door like that in the middle of the night, I'd be bricking it. Or at least be really, really annoyed. Someone's knocking on the door. What an annoying knock. You're damn right about that. Okay, so at least I'm not the only one that's noticed this. Mum, isn't that a little bit weird? My land! Who could be knocking on the door at this time of night? My land. That's such an American thing to say. Would you answer it? Why me? You're the authority figure in this house. I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. That's some kind of excuse there. At least dogs have that excuse. Oh, it's Pokey. What's with that music? Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed. Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite... Sorry, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. Oh, they're causing trouble, are they? You know, the sharks, they're the local ruffians. And they're really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops, it certainly wasn't my fault at all. See, you were sucking up to the cops. Don't act two-faced. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. That's all you're concerned about. Saving face. You're my bestest friend. No, I'm not. You seem to be, incredibly manipulative, you know. Won't you help me find Picky? Why should I help you? If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. What do you know about me? What do you mean, cut me like a knife? I'm not going to just do that for your sake. Okay, I won't say anything to hurt you. Will you please come with me? Can I just keep refusing? If you... Oh, it's just, you know, keep repeating stuff. Ah, I guess we have no choice. Fine. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Is that a reference to something? Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mum? Don't you agree, ma'am? Why would I need to say goodbye from just going... I suppose we are kind of going back out. I know that dog is unreliable, but you should take King along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Yeah, probably always a good idea. You don't want to be heading out in those, even if they are extremely comfortable. I wonder what the world would be like if people just assumed that going out in jammies was an acceptable thing to do. Maybe the world would be a bit a better place if if that was a thing. Because it's hard to be uptight a little bit when you're extremely comfortable and relaxed. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. I mean, we are just going out to see back up to the meteorite. At this point, it's just presuming that we're going to come back. The fact that they just assume that you're going on an adventure, a little bit weird. Although maybe going up to the meteorite is an adventure by kid standards. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Thanks, sis. Man, I wish I had siblings that gave me cookies. You could also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? No, I'm good for now, thanks. Be careful. Oh, well, such pleasant siblings. Well, sibling. Yeah, sure, you're cool. Whatever. Oh, it's just our mum's trying to... What does that even mean? She's like trying to... I think we feel like we're cool or something, and mum's just like, yeah, you're cool. Go get her. Yeah, but can we... I think this is how you saved in the last game. So can't call our dad, can we? Why not? I guess there's no point in wondering right now. But we can also take our dog, I do believe. Do you want me to go with you? Yeah, King. Guess I have no choice. Oh, don't act like that. Begrudging. Dogs are never begrudging. They'll do everything, like, with extreme enthusiasm. Alright, you go out front and I'll follow at a safe distance. Oh, you coward. Let's get going. Cookie joins you. Oh, well, I'd rather he not, if I'm being honest, but... Oh, the phone's going off. Hello, it's your dad. Oh, it's my dad. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever had a weird saying like this? I haven't, actually. And I know that we're young, but we're just kids. Why we should be working to exhaustion unless they mean like at school. Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. He had more than this back in the last game. Although I know it's probably we're a different character, so we're a different dad, presumably. Even if there is a lot of inspiration from those games, from that game, I should say. Do you still have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from the cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. Why? Well, because you're the dad to someone who's going on an adventure? I suppose when you reach a certain age, dads tend to live vicariously through their children. What? Well, the father over here, at least. Yeah, well, at least he's acknowledging that. Oh, can we save? Or did we already do that? Yeah, we only need 4 to get to the next level. Only could stay on that for the rest of the game. Yep, thank you very much, Dad. Yeah, hopefully we can get to the top of the mountain. Well, the mountain. Top of the Oh no! This isn't good. Yeah, when they attack you, when they come at you from behind, they get to attack first. Ah, okay. Well, that doesn't bode well for our future fights. If this is the way things are going to go straight off. We don't have any PSI right now, do we? I think that probably comes later. Goods. Let's just bash him. Gotta start off somewhere. Pokey's using us as a shield. Classic Pokey. Why? We didn't even get an attack off on it. Come on. Ness, you can do better than this. Oh, and that's right, like, the HP ticks down in real time. So you have to be quick with the healing, I remember now. That could be a problem if things get a bit dicey. Oh god. Oh, I thought that he was going to get us from behind again, but thankfully it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh man, these guys hit hard for what they are. It's just a tiny little dog. We've already taken at least 2/3 of our HP. Well, 1/3. Well, at least we got a dog helping us out. Dog versus dog. Yeah, I would like to get to the top of the mountain though. By the end of this episode. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for experience. Oh, level 2, that's easier. Well, if it's only for experience, no wonder it's easy. Life of Alpha, that's really good. I do like myself some healing spells. Well, PSI in this game. I'll probably just end up calling them spells, just for ease of convenience. Hey Ness, like I said, my dad isn't home yet. You've got to bring Picky back before he comes home. I'll try and help you a little. Well, you've just been hiding behind me this whole time, so far. And I have no reason to expect that you're actually going to contribute. So, my respect for you continues to decline, Pokey. And it seems like, if I had to guess, like, Pokey probably bullies Ness. He acts kind of like a bit of an asshole. Which I'm sure we'll be understanding as we go throughout this game. If what I understand about this game is to be correct. But yeah, we are getting down there on HP. I think we'll have to have a quick heal. Yeah, we haven't really gotten much sleep, have we, this night? Just been exploring this whole place. That's good. How much PS? I think we have at least 5 PP left. Which is nice. I just didn't keep track of how much PP they used. Oh no. See, I feel like running away from enemies probably isn't the best thing to do in this game. Because if they're quicker than you, they can really get the jump on you. I just have to keep abusing these poor animals. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt these dogs. They seem to have a thing about us. In a bad way. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep moving forward. Oh, surely the police will be gone by now. Oh, there's Liar. Hey, Ness. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice in the hilltop. Well, I mean, you know who that'll be. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. I'm sure you are. Oh, he's up there. I'm a man's man. You never hear anyone actually say that about themselves, do you? Oh. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Well, you weren't that much of a help, King, but you did something. Oh, Picky. Well, I'm glad you're safe at least. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mum and Dad are worried sick about us. Jeez. Sometimes I wonder which one of us the real big brother is. Well, so in many ways I feel like that's quite a common thing, where the little brother is somehow more precocious than the older. Although, of course, there are times when that isn't the rule. Ness, do you hear a buzzing? A buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? I don't, actually. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Yeah, well, now I hear it. Oh, what's going on here? Light from the meteorite? Oh, and there's the fly, or the bee, I guess. A bee I am. Oh, we can talk. That's right. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. Well, okay. And in the future, all is devastation. All is devastation. Gygus, the universal comic oh, I thought you said comic there. As in like he destroys things comically. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer. Sent all to the horror of the eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I'm from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it's my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This is what I believe. Oh, this I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. Also, he's like an extraterrestrial creature? I suppose that would make sense, if he's a sentient insect-like creature. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I'll tell you more later. Oh, hang on. If Gygus ends up winning in that timeline, then how can there be a legend about us winning unless it's some kind of prophecy that this could have happened? Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? I did. I'm a good listener, actually. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expect you to be. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I never even met you. But, compliments will get you everywhere. Buzz now joins you. Oh, that's good to know. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, and he said... Oh, this is Pokey talking. 3 boys, he said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? I better hope not. Well, I sure hope not. Because I'm not getting into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Okay, well... As Pokey kind of has his reservations, I think we're going to end this episode here. As our buzzy friend flies around our head. But yes, it's certainly been a curious episode. A curious beginning, let's put it that way. And it's only going to get weirder from here. I know and expect. But yes, it's been the first episode of EarthBound. And thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.